friends, and welcome back to Kev's Hobby Showcase. I'm, of course, Kevin. You may have also seen me on Tabletop Jones Productions, where John and I are the two idiots playing board games. And today, I'm going to be finishing up the painting of the Bounty Hunter Battlemechs. So yeah, I had 6 of them, and I did 2 for each video. This is the 3rd and last installment. So we got a Marauder II, and we got a Warhammer. 2 pretty formidable battlemechs, and so like with the others, it's going to be a base coat of green, some highlights of yellow to the weapons with gunmetal, and should look pretty good. I mean, I felt that the other ones came out really good, and so this is going to be the last one for the Bounty Hunter. I'll move on to something else after this. I don't know what yet. All right. So anyway, I'm going to prime these first, of course. And when I come back, we'll start with the base color. All right, so stay tuned, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and these pieces are primed, and the primer is dry, so let's get to it. All right. All right. Whoops. Yeah, hopefully that's not going to happen too much today. Had a little mishap with a ladder. Ladder was falling towards me, and I went to catch it, and I did catch it. It hit me in the meaty part of my hand, and my thumb swelled up. So this is actually good to work out any gripping issues. Alrighty, well, the day I am doing this is actually Easter Sunday, and the kids are with their mother. So, and also, normally I would do these on Saturday. John and I met yesterday to I'm out of the paint on that already. Let's get it from here. John and I met yesterday on Saturday to put together videos from the last time that we recorded, which was actually last week. And ironically, it was Battletech we played. Yeah. Started up a campaign. I have John with the Northwind Highlanders that I have. Some of which I painted on this channel. And I had my Davion forces, or the Federated Sons as they are sometimes called. I believe I say that quite a few times. But yeah, so also that I've Davion forces that I've painted on this channel. So yeah, things come full circle. Yeah. Well, I have said it several times. I do consider both channels affiliates of each other, because I mean, especially because like what I do here will eventually appear, usually on Tabletop Jones Productions. So John's not very familiar with the game, but I am slowly but surely pulling him in, as we've said on the video, kicking and screaming. Yeah. So I'm not sure how I would implement the Bounty Hunter in our games. I'm not sure how I would do that. I'll think of something though. Or maybe one of these days I'll stumble across something Catalyst Labs has put together. Being that this is from Catalyst Labs. And yes, I think I've mentioned it in the last 2 parts of this. This is from the Kickstarter that I contributed to. I believe it was about 3 years ago. That's when I finally got it recently. about a month, maybe less, a little bit less than a month ago. And you know, some of it, you know, it's like the set that, you know, the box that this came out of. I even forgot that I ordered it. It was, you know, Legendary Mech Warriors. I believe this was the third one of that, and I was a little shocked to see pretty much every piece in that box was connected to an interesting theme like this, where it's like over the lore, over the course of several years in the lore of the game, that this would be a recurring character that different people have, you know, taken the guy, you know, the mantle of, or guys, or however you want to put it. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I'm not sure how I would implement it, how I would, you know, have the character of the bounty hunter in there, but I'll think of something. So anyway, there was also salvage boxes related to Legendary Mech Warriors 2 and 3, which I also have. I also got the second one. I was able to, you know, well, you know, because you get a bunch of choices, and that was one of the ones that I chose. I don't even remember what the other choice was. But it's like, no matter what, it's, you know, part of the game. So, you know, so either way, it's good. Oop, gotta get every part of this. Yeah, I'm trying not to have any part of the model, you know, not at least touched with the base coat, you know. All right. Okay. You know, as I always say, get in every nook and cranny here. Yeah, but I will say this, from the time that Catalyst Labs started up to now, it's like the quality, the details really of the battle mechs have gotten, you know, very, very good. So it's like when I do the wash, that, you know, watered down black paint, oh, it gets into every little crevice, every nook and cranny, as I always say. Makes everything look very, very good. It really does. All right. Yep. Oh, there's a little bit on the front here. That I did not get. Okay, that's good. All right. Let's clean that. Whoops. That awkward moment when you go to clean a brush and you wind up pulling the brush apart. Okay. Sorry, that's a bit herky-jerky there. Got to loosen it up a little bit, I guess. All right, so I'm going to let the green paint on those two battle mechs dry, and when I come back, I'm going to do the yellow highlights. I'll do it at random, you know, random spots, anything that looks like it, you know, anything that looks pretty much good. I'll also be doing the you know, weapons and gunmetal, as well as the cockpit window, and I'll touch up the base. Alright, so I'll do all that, and then, you know, when I come back, alright, so stay tuned, and I will be right back. And sorry about that siren sound. It couldn't be helped. Okay, I'm back, and the base coat has dried on these Battlemechs, and I'm going to get started on some details. Alright, let's get to it, right? Alright. Okay. Let's start with the yellow. Okie dokie. Let's start with the Warhammer. Now, like I was saying, you know, I'm just going to do this randomly. You know, it's just basically decoration, so it's nothing that has to be like perfect. And I couldn't really find anything specific on these things. All right. Okay, let's see anything. Let's get a little bit in the back. I always neglect the back. No, not this time. All right. All right. Get a little bit more in the back, just for decoration, because that's pretty much all this is decoration. And one more in the front. Let's get that right there. Yeah. All right, now let's do the Marauder. All right, let's see. Top. All right, so I'm not going to be able to make it symmetrical because this gun is right where I would need to make a mark. Well, I went around it a bit. All right. Get a little bit on the leg. All right. Let's get a little bit on the inside of the leg. All right, let's turn this around a bit so that I can get it realistically. And I know that Battlemech's probably in the way of what I'm doing. So let's get one that can be easily, let's get two that can be easily seen. Okay. Let's get a little bit more. Well, let's get the underside. Right there. Okay, I think I've done enough. I mean, it's not like it's not like I got to paint the entire thing in yellow. Because what was the point of painting it in green? All right, so 2 colors gone. Let's get to the gunmetal. All right. Ooh. All right. All right, so let's just get missile racks right here. All right, got a ginormous gun on each arm. And so John and I were talking. We're thinking of revisiting the idea of putting Tabletop Productions on Patreon. Pretty much with the same idea like that I was doing before, where, you know, with what I do with this channel, I should say, where I put up free content that's on YouTube as free content there as well, but then come up with some exclusive, ideas for exclusive videos. And one of the ideas is, since we're playing Battletech with Alpha Strike rules, on YouTube, since the classic rules are a lot more involved, especially for larger games, that will be one of our exclusive contents. All right, let me see if there's anything else. Well, there is. Okay, the cockpit window. I believe this is it right here. And we got two little things here. Don't know if it's a weapon, but I'm going to color it in just in case. All right, now the Marauder. Okay, we got one big freaking gun up here. Okay. All right. Got something on either side of the arms, and that's pretty much it as far as weapons. I mean, there's something that on the front here, like these things here, look more like, oh shoot, they look more like vents than weapons, but I'm thinking of putting the gunmetal there as well. Yeah, just to make it look good. All right. All right. I don't know if this is casting shadow. I am definitely seeing it from my perspective. But it might just be that. It might just be my perspective. Okay, now, before I do that, let's do cockpit window. I got it divided. Oh, I think I got it. Yep, I got it. Okay. All right, that's it for the gunmetal. Now we'll just touch up. Let me close this first. We'll just touch up the base where it needs it, and then we'll take another break. Oh. Yeah, I got saying the little mishap on a ladder that was falling towards me. Like I said, I did catch it, hit the meaty part of my hand, and my thumb swelled up. Swelling's gone down, a bit, but it still hurts. Especially as I'm trying to grip all this. But I'm doing all right. I hope everybody out there is having a good Easter. I mean, I know I'm doing these and I'll be posting these on Easter Sunday. But if they don't get any views until afterwards, I will completely understand. All right. All right, so the details are done. I'm going to take a break now, let that paint dry. I'm going to have the labels on when I come back, and well, I'm going to put the labels on, and when I come back, I'm going to do the base and the wash, and then it's all finished. All right, so stay tuned, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and all that paint is dried, and the labels are on, and I'm ready to finish this up. All right, so let's get to it. All right. Okay. So, got my terrain here. Pretty much the same type of terrain I was using for the other, in the other episodes of this, other parts. There we go. I am reaching the end of this. Eventually, I'm going to have to get myself another jar, bottle, whatever you want to call it, of that Elmer's glue. I mean, I find it's the best way to get the terrain on and have it stay. I'm sure there are other glues I could use, but that's the one I chose. And I do still have to get more of this terrain to use here, because I'm starting to run out of certain types. Oh. But luckily, the one that's the hardest to find, I still got plenty of, which is the snow, believe it or not. Okay. That's a bit for that. Okay, spread it out as much as I can. All right. Okay. All right, let's take care of that later. All right, let's get this. Okay. Just want to get it off the sides, especially off the sides that has the labels. All right, that's pretty much what I wanted. I got a little bit of glue right here, so let's just dab that off. Okay, now the wash. All right. There we go. Get it in. Let it sink into every little thing. And make this battle mech look the best that it can. All right. Now, let's get this one, and then that's it. All right. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Yeah, this one's got a lot of little crevices to cover. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Let's just get a little bit there in the front. Okay. Alrighty. Let me just close this up. Put some of these things away. Get this ready. Okay. So, here they are. Warhammer Marauder II. Both painted in the colors of the bounty hunter. Okay. Well, that's all I got for today. Please like, subscribe, and share this video as much as possible. I am at 64 subscribers. I'd like to make this to 75. And please also go to Tabletop Jones Productions. We do have another Battletech video up, with another 2 to come. Hopefully before the week is over. Also, do the same there. Please like, subscribe, and share. With the latest scenario that we're doing, we're experimenting with the closed captions. So this way, what we're saying can appear on the screen. Although we're finding out that sometimes what's on the screen isn't what we say. So yeah, you'll see it, and I already put up an apology for that one. I'll just leave it at that. All right. So again, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed everything. Hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope watching me paint these minis is as relaxing as I hope it is. Sorry. Like I said, I hope you enjoy it. Please, like I said, spread this video around as much as possible. I like to reach as many people as I can. Also, if you'd like to talk to us directly, please join up on the Discord. It will be in the description of this video, and also check out my Patreon. The link for that will also be in this video. All right, so thank you very much for watching. Again, I'm sorry I'm repeating myself. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day, and I will see you again.